A 34-year-old woman on her way to a family holiday died after being electrocuted near the gates of the New Delhi railway station amid the rains. The victim, Sakshi Ahuja, had reached the station with both her children, planning to take a train to Chandigarh. Her parents and sister were also there with them. Sakshi had taken support on an electric pole amid heavy waterlogging near the gate, but was killed in a massive jolt. Sakshi was an architect by training, but had later switched to teaching.
करंट लगा हुआ था उसको वहाँ पर,
पोल के अंदर भी
फिर वहाँ पर गाड़ी नहीं मिल पा रही थी। गाड़ी ना मिलने की वजह से बॉडी ले जाने में समस्या हो रही थी। फिर वो कैसे ना कैसे पब्लिक आई, फिर वो गाड़ी को फिर इंतजाम हुआ, वहाँ पर 2-4 लोग आए, फिर बॉडी को उठा के फिर रखा गया उसे। फिर जब यहाँ हॉस्पिटल में लाए, इन्होंने कहा कि इसकी डेथ हो चुकी है। ये लापरवाही है, घोर लापरवाही है रेलवे अथॉरिटीज़ की, वहाँ के काम करने वाली CPWD स्टाफ की, इलेक्ट्रिकल मैनपावर जो इसको देखभाल करने वालों की। ये हादसा बहुत।
All right, we have Ela joining us on the story. In fact, Ela is joined by Sakshi's family. Ela, very devastating incident at this point, of course. Clearly, family is pointing fingers at negligence. We believe a case has also been registered and this raises clear negligence on part of authorities.
Absolutely, it's a clear negligence from the side of the authority as they were failed to manage the situation, and because of their negligence, a lady lost her life, Sakshi Ahuja, mother of 2 and a homemaker who had a very lovely family. She was a very lovely personality, and I have been talking to the family as well. You see at the right of my side, and you can see her son, who's just 9-year-old. He was with her when this horrible incident happened, when this kid saw what she has to go through because of the negligence of the authority, as the wire was lying naked on the pavement and the road was waterlogged in just few minutes of water. And we have been tracking this since yesterday, and the people there said that due to the waterlogging there, the wire was also lying there, and they have also repeatedly complained about the wire. I am being joined by the family. Ma'am, सबसे पहले आप बताइए, क्योंकि ये बच्चा है अभी, आप ये बताइए सबसे पहले कि क्या हुआ था, कैसे हुआ था और कौन जिम्मेदार है, क्योंकि हम चाहते हैं कि आपकी जो बात है वो सामने आए।
इसके लिए जिम्मेवार तो आप अथॉरिटी के लिए कह रहे हैं ना, वही जिम्मेवार है। हमारा बच्चा हमारे घर से ठीक ठाक गया है, बेटी हमारी अपनी मम्मी पापा के साथ चंडीगढ़ में घूमने के लिए जा रहे हैं। वंदे भारत ट्रेन में उसने जाना था, तो जैसे उन्होंने अपना बैग लेके नीचे गए तो पानी पड़ा था, बीच में तार थे, क्या था, एकदम करंट लगा। उनकी सिस्टर साथ थी, मदर, पापा, उसके भाई, बच्चे दोनों उनके साथ थे, और ये अपने मायके वालों के साथ जा रहे थे। तो हमें क्या पता था, ये मेरी भाभी है, मैं तो उसकी बुआ सास हूँ, मैं उसकी बुआ सास। इतनी अच्छी लड़की वो थी ना, शायद ढूंढने से संसार में नहीं मिलेगी ऐसी लड़की। तो मेरे को तो हमारे को तो पहले ये इस पोते ने हमारे ने फ़ोन किया, माँ आप आ जाओ। माँ बोलता है दादी को कि मम्मी को कुछ हो गया है, तो उसमें कौन जिम्मेवार, आप ये बताओ। जब उसका घर का कोई मेंबर साथ नहीं, मम्मी पापा भाई बहन जा रहे हैं, बच्चे साथ हैं, इस छोटे से बच्चे ने फ़ोन पे यही कहा मम्मी को पता नहीं क्या हो गया। जिम्मेवार कौन हुआ, पहले आप ही बता दो, आप हमारे से क्या पूछोगे, आप ही बताओ ना, जिम्मेवार कौन हुआ। जब वो लेके निकल रही है तो तार नीचे पड़ी थी, करंट लगा, करंट होते ही, तो कौन जिम्मेवार है।
This small boy who is just 9-year-old has lost his mother, and he was telling us some horrific details, and he was telling us how there was no ambulance, how there was no one to save her. साथ थे तुम मम्मी के?
हाँ मैं साथ था, मैं पीछे था। मुझे मेरी मासी ने सारा सामान पकड़ने को दे दिया था। मेरे पास 2 रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज थी, मुझे इनाया को भी बचाना था, मेरी छोटी बहन को, और मुझे सामान को भी बचाना था। और ऊपर से मैं मम्मी मम्मी बोल रहा था, लेकिन वो नहीं उठी।
Beta. And you can also see the mother-in-law here, tears in her eyes. मैम, सबसे पहला मेरा सवाल है कि आगे कि आपने केस किया है और क्या कार्रवाई करवाना चाहते हैं आप लोग?
मैंने क्या, मेरे को तो कुछ पता ही नहीं। मैं इनको देखूंगी, मैं क्या करूंगी दूसरे कामों को। केस वेस के चक्करों में मेरे को कुछ नहीं पता।
जिस तरह से हादसा हुआ है,
क्या करूं? मैं तो घर में मेहमान नहीं थी, मेरे को बच्चे नहीं बताया सब फोन पे। मम्मा आप आ जाओ, मेरे को बोलता है सुबह सुबह मेरी मम्मी को कुछ हो गया है। मैं भागी गई हॉस्पिटल में। कोई केयर नहीं, कोई कुछ नहीं।
और ये
कोई
बोला
डॉक्टर
एम्बुलेंस भी टाइम पे नहीं आई।
नहीं आई, एम्बुलेंस भी नहीं आई। वो गाड़ी करके गए, वहाँ देखा तो ऐसे पड़ी हुई बर्फ की बाहर।
और वहाँ पे क्या पुलिस वाले आए, किसी ने बचाने की कोशिश की साक्षी को?
नहीं, पुलिस वाले आए थे, मेरे को नहीं पता।
नहीं, पुलिस वाले नहीं आए थे। पुलिस वाले नहीं आए थे। वहाँ पे जो ड्राइवर अंकल खड़े होते हैं, जिनके पास वैन होती है, हाँ जो वैन ड्राइवर्स होते हैं, उनको बहुत मुश्किल से मम्मी को स्टिक से उठा के ले जाया। नाना तब आ गए थे जब मम्मी को स्टिक से गाड़ी में पहुँचाया। सब रो रहे थे तब।
You can see how small this boy is, and yet he remembers every horrific, tragic details of how his mother got electrocuted as he was with her. Sir, आपका सबसे पहले नाम बताइए और ये बताइए कि अब क्या चाह रहे हैं आप लोग, क्या आपकी मांगे हैं, किस तरह से आपको न्याय मिले, क्योंकि आज आपके घर से कोई गया है, ये हादसा किसी के साथ भी हो सकता है।
ऐसा किसी के साथ ना हो, हम यही चाहते हैं। जो हमारे साथ हो गया किसी और के साथ ना।
जी, so you can see the situation of family right now and also being joined by other relatives. आप क्या लगते हैं साक्षी?
साक्षी मेरी भाभी लगती है, भाभी लगती थी।
आपको कुछ डिटेल्स पता है लीगली?
क्यों मुझे कुछ नहीं पता, बट जेम ऑफ अ पर्सन शी वॉज, ओनली आई कैन से इज दैट उसको जस्टिस मिलना चाहिए।
Ela, thank you for bringing those accounts. You're bringing us heartbreaking scenes of the family. No words to describe, of course, what the family is going through. Let's also go across to Akansha, who is at the spot at this point. Akansha, you are standing where this tragic, horrific incident happened. Very heartbreaking, of course. Take us through the details as to how this incident took place, and of course, a case has been registered at this point.
Well, absolutely. Let me firstly show you the visuals. This is the spot where that incident took place yesterday. Just minutes before 34-year-old was about to board the train from the national capital to Chandigarh, she got electrocuted. Now, as per the police, Sakshi Ahuja and her family were going to the station when she slipped and she held on to this pole right here. She held on to it after she fell, because remember, at around 5:30 yesterday, this incident took place. It was raining that time. This entire area was waterlogged. She slipped. She held on to this pole right here. I would request our camera person to just show that there's the wire, the black wire you can see there's a cut on that wire, and it is being said that as soon as she fell, she got she held on to this. She got electrocuted. Now the family is saying that when she put her foot into the puddle, she got electrocuted. So after that, her sister took her to the hospital, but she was declared brought dead. A complaint of negligence was then filed. A case has now been registered under various sections of the IPC relating to negligent conduct. But just look at this spot. This unfortunate incident took place here yesterday, just minutes before she was to just go to the railway station. The railway station is right here. She was going towards it. She was going to board a train to Chandigarh, and that is when this incident took place. Of course, the police is trying to ascertain what actually happened, where was the leakage, because it is being said that the live wires were exposed, but as I showed you in the visuals, there's a cut in that black wire. This is the pole that she touched, and it is being said that that is the reason why she got electrocuted. However, a probe is underway. The police is trying to ascertain what actually happened, but definitely a very, very tragic incident, especially at a time when the monsoon has hit the national capital. There's water all around. after it rains, the streets get waterlogged, and this could happen to anyone because see, this is a pole on which prepaid is written, and she touched it, she got electrocuted. This is right adjacent to this big pole, and now the police is saying that the live wires of this big pole right here were exposed, and that is why she got electrocuted.
Right, Sakshi losing her life in front of her children due to electrocution. Very, very tragic, very horrific, of course. Certainly, authorities have a lot to answer. Who will take accountability is the big question. Thank you, Akansha, for bringing those details. In fact, Akansha, before I let you go, you know, what are the cops saying at this point? You know, of course, a case of negligence has been registered, but the big question is who will take accountability? So have we heard from railway authorities at this point? What is the next step as far as the cops are concerned? All right, before going to Akansha, let's go across to Ela. Ela is sitting with the family members of Sakshi. Ela, you gave us the tragic account. Of course, the family is inconsolable at this point. Expectedly so. What's the family planning to do next? I mean, of course, the case has been registered, but authorities have a lot to answer at this point. So how are they going to take this fight forward?
Well, absolutely, authorities are responsible for their neglect, because they were getting the complaints again and again, but they did nothing about this fact. I'm being joined by Sakshi's sister-in-law. आप एक बार साक्षी की तस्वीर हमें दिखा सकते हैं कैमरे पर? Sure. ऐसे कैमरे पर दिखा सकते हैं. मैम, आगे किस तरह से आप लोग इंसाफ, आपने कहा इंसाफ चाहिए आपको, जस्टिस मिलनी चाहिए साक्षी को, किस तरह से आप जस्टिस दिलाना चाहते हैं उसे?
एटलीस्ट ये जो नेग्लिजेंस रेलवेज पे किया गया है उसको कवर अप करिए. जो भी ड्रॉबैक्स है, जो भी नेकेड वायर्स अभी हैं वहाँ पे, उसके अगेंस्ट एक्शन, आई मीन किसी की ड्यूटी वहाँ पे लगानी चाहिए सो डेट आगे किसी और के साथ ये हादसा ना हो जो हमारी साक्षी के साथ हुआ है.
जी बिल्कुल. साक्षी के बारे में बताएंगे, किस तरह की इंसान थी वो, कौन कौन है उनके परिवार में, और क्या बात हुई थी जब वो आखिरी बार जा रहे थे, कहाँ जा रहे थे, इन सब की डिटेल्स आप बता सकते हैं?
मैं बस इतना कहना चाहूँगी कि जेम ऑफ अ पर्सन, उससे अच्छी लड़की कोई अभी तक मेरे ख्याल से मैंने नहीं देखी. जितनी अच्छी वो बहू थी, माँ थी, बेटी थी, मैं वो नहीं बन पाऊँगी. मैं इतना कह सकती हूँ.
बुआ जी, आप बताइए कि आगे क्या लड़ाई किस तरह से आप लोग लेके जाने वाले हैं, किस तरह से आप चाहते हैं न्याय मिले और उन लोगों को जो जिम्मेदार हैं उनको सजा हो?
तो न्याय तो मिलना चाहिए ना. जिस घर से और एक यंग लड़की चली जाए और उस बच्चे को, उनके बच्चे पे क्या बीत रही है वो तो हम जानते हैं. तो न्याय तो मिलना ही चाहिए
जी.
ऐसा क्यों हुआ ऐसा? आज तो हमारी बेटी है, कल और भी कई बेटियां, कई और बेटे, कोई और जेंट्स, कोई लोग जा सकते थे ना. आज तो हमारी बेटी चली, हमारे दिल पे क्या बीत रहा है वो हम ही जानते हैं. जिसके साथ बीतती है ना, पता उसको चलता है. आज माँ बाप का क्या हाल है, मुझसे आवाज़ नहीं निकल रही. ये मदर इन लॉ फादर इन लॉ है ना, और उनकी माँ बाप का क्या हाल होगा पहले ये बताओ. ये मदर इन लॉ फादर इन लॉ का ये हाल है कि मुझे आवाज़ नहीं निकल रही, हमारी बच्ची कैसे चली गई और उनके बच्चे को रोता हम देख नहीं सकते. तो आप ही समझो कि उनका क्या न्याय उनको मिलना नहीं चाहिए क्या? आप ही सोचो, खुद समझदार है.
आगे किस तरह से लड़ाई लड़ने वाले हैं आप
ये
लोग?
तो आप ही जानो ना इस बात का. हमें तो नहीं पता ना कैसे लड़ाई आपने लड़नी है ना. वो तो
हम आपके साथ है, सब लोग आपके
तो
साथ.
हमारे साथ हैं, बिल्कुल हैं, लेकिन लड़ाई तो आपने लड़नी है ना.
जी बिल्कुल, हम आपके साथ ही लड़ेंगे.
हाँ, तो जैसे लड़ना चाहो आप लड़ो, इसमें हमें क्या, हमें तो न्याय मिलना चाहिए, हमारे बच्चे के लिए न्याय मिलना चाहिए.
You are taking this case forward. We are thankful to you, but just one request that we don't want to glamorize this case. At the same time, we also want that something which has happened to us should not happen in future to anyone, irrespective of any status of a person. So we are really thankful to media who are taking this case to national level, and we really appreciate your efforts. At the same time, I would request that we would like to maintain the privacy of the family, and uh, we don't want to stimulate the emotions of family members again and
I
again.
absolutely understand,
And
sir. Sir,
yeah,
can you
but
just...
if you can take this case forward to the right person, right authority, maybe to I know that Railway Minister Mr. Vaishno is IIT and he knows basic things about amenities and the safety features. He's working on so many projects all over India. I'm really impressed by the government, but things like this really put your back forward, and you really start feeling demotivated about your country. So I really hope that Railway Ministry take note of this, and they should ensure proper justice should be done, because not single person is responsible for this. In Railway Ministry, if you have to get the work done, you have to involve so many different divisions. There's so many people involved in getting the work order done. So who all were responsible, whether at the lower level or middle level or higher level. So all those who are responsible should be made liable. They should be punished as per the law. We have a firm belief in law. But yes, justice should be done on time. It should not be delayed. And we don't want this case to be another added case, another liability on the judiciary system. So we want this to expedite, and we understand that media can help us in expediting this case and take it to the right people at right level.
Okay, sir. Sir, my one question with you is that who was the person who registered the complaint, who were all with her at that time, what all they saw, and what did, and after what they did after what they saw, and did someone come to save her?
See, there were two Samaritans, good Samaritans, who saved my daughter, because as a kid, they don't know how to react in such a situation. So the moment they saw my wife, she was crumbling under the electric shock, the natural instinct was to hold on to her, like any other kid would do. So there were two good people who immediately rushed to her and snatched away my daughter and saved her. So there were two people, normal civilians. I don't know their names, but yes, I'm really thankful to them. There
Was
were
your
no...
daughter in her arms?
No,
or
no, no, no. She was not in her arms. She was walking along with her. So my wife was maybe couple of steps ahead than my daughter, and that was a saving grace for my daughter, what I can understand. And other than those two people, there was not a single ambulance available at New Delhi railway station. My wife was brought to... In fact, I don't blame any person in that case, because somebody who is under electric shock, there is nothing available. It's raining. Nobody would, jump on to save her or get shocked again. So I don't blame any individual other than the authorities. So she was brought to the hospital on through private van, and there she was declared dead on arrival.
There were no safety nets as well, like anything.
Nothing.
There was nothing.
Nothing.
No guard of the railways or
Nothing.
no
Nothing.
one. came.
Nothing. No one.
And then what happened, sir? Can you elaborate, and who registered the FIR? What happened
So,
after that?
So basically, FIR was supposed to be lodged by a person who is accompanying my wife, the deceased. So officially, I'm not supposed to file the FIR. So my sister-in-law, who was with my wife at that moment of time, so she lodged the complaint. She lodged the FIR, and we have received the FIR number. We are waiting for the documents to be handed over. Yesterday evening, there were some government railway officials came to our house to offer their grief, but we requested them for the justice and detailed report, official detailed report, what their action is after this incident. So they have promised us, they have assured us that today they will hand over, they will give us the all details related to this matter, what inquiry and action has been taken in this regard, and very quickly they will lend their support to execute and to make sure that justice happens. So they have made promises. I'm not sure whether this will be executed or not.
Okay. And where are the parents and the sister-in-law of yours who filed the complaint? And how is their condition, and how is the condition of your kids?
My son is in shock. So he keeps on crying in. It will take some time for him to accept the truth. My daughter, maybe she's not expressing her views, so I'm more concerned about her. My in-laws, they are putting up in Gujranwala town, so they are at their home right now.
So now the family has taken the case legally, and they are saying that they believe in the judicial system and they want justice should be done for Sakshi, as what she has to go through, nobody else should, and railway authorities should take a note of it and give a detailed report about it, and as well as taken strict action against anyone who neglected anything, and also to prepare themselves for the others as well, to prepare them fully, and instead of leaving naked wire around, they should not do it, and they should be very careful about this, and there should be no stone left unturned to give Sakshi the justice she deserves and her family deserves.
Certainly, Ila, thank you for bringing us the voice of the family at this point. They're certainly sad and anguished. Of course, they're seeking justice at this point. A very, very tragic incident. Those responsible should be made liable is what the family wants. With that,